Today, I'm going to show you how you're going to use the GarageBand app to actually record a blues song. And so up till now, you have hopefully downloaded that GarageBand app onto your iPad, and it might look something like this when you pop it up. It might even be something like that where it says Recents or something like that. But it doesn't matter where you're at. You want to push the plus button. You can do the big one where it says create song, or the little one up on the top. I'm going to push the big one. And it might look something like this when you pop up too. That's called the live loops, and those are sick. And I definitely recommend you going through those and seeing what those are like so you can actually make some really cool like dubstep music or dance club music. But we're going to do the blues, and I want you to see what these are like with kind of real guitars and real drums, things like that. So you're going to start with the smart guitar. If it's not there, I want you to scrub it back and forth until you find the smart guitar. You're going to select the smart guitar, and it's going to pop up. It might look like this, or it might look like this. I push the chords notes on the right side over there, and you're going to want it to look like this, because when it looks like this actually gives you total freedom of playing. And I'm actually going to choose the guitar that I want to. I push the acoustic over there, and I really like the roots rock sound on this. And another thing that I like is I like to mess with the autoplay. You see that thing that's flicking up over there? The autoplay 3 on this, if I just push the C, oh yeah, that's starting to look good. I don't know if I want that one. Maybe I want the 2. Oh, it's a little too much. I don't know about that one. There it is. That's the one that I'm wanting, number 4. So now that I've decided which one I want, I need to know what key and how fast, what tempo I want the song to be. There's something that looks like some gears up there. I'm just going to tap those gears. And where it says tempo, I'm going to tap that, and I'm going to change it. I like 90 beats per minute for the blues. This is a good kind of medium tempo. So I'm going to set that there. If it's not at 90, I can actually tap this. And if I keep tapping, it's going to change the tempo. So if I go to about 90, I'm in a good spot. I'm going to go back, I'm going to go back and actually make sure that I'm in the right key signature too. It says C major. That's perfect. That's exactly where I want it to be. Time signature 4/4, everything else, we're good. So all of my settings are ready to go. It should be at the tempo that I want. Now, it's kind of cool. You just kind of click whatever you want. In fact, you might want to spend some time just messing around with this. This is fun. But I wanted to tell you that song, that Can't You See song, not the Marshall Tucker Band one, but the Can't You See song that teaches us the form, that's what you're going to want to use when you're doing your first recording. And since this is a 12-bar blues, I'm going to go up there on those measures. It kind of looks like a ruler at the top. There's a plus button up there. And I want to make sure we have 12 bars. So here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. 12 bars. Did you see how it changed? So you should see 12 bars ready for your blues. And in order to get started, I'm going to push the record button, which is that red shiny button on the top. You're going to hear a hi-hat sound because I've changed my sound to hi-hat, but yours might sound like a wood block. It's going to give you 4 beats, and then you have to start recording. The point about recording is you have to change the chords at the right time, and that's why I taught you the Can't You See song. You're going to hear me sing that song while I play so that you can see when the chords change. Here we go. Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? That F stands for fun. Can't you see? Can't you see? G, I think that F stands for fun. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see? Once you've got that done, it's going to just keep looping now. See that? You've got your recording done. You have now recorded your first form of the blues. From there, it's all about adding the different instruments. And that's where it's going to get even more fun. So now, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find that thing on the upper left-hand corner that looks like a bunch of kind of sideways lines. I'm going to push it, and it changed to something. That's actually the studio track that you just laid down. You could even hear it from here. Can't you see? Can't you see? I'm going to push stop again, which is the square up there. And I want to remember to hit that back arrow to get everything there. The next thing I want to do is I kind of want to add a bass to this. So I'm going to push the plus button that's at the very bottom. And I'm going to find the smart bass. Bass and guitar, man, that's going to sound pretty cool together. Of course, I also want to have the autoplay on. And I got to tell you, I really like the P bass. No, the muted bass. This one's one of the ones that I like a lot. It's got some really cool sounds to it. Oh yeah, that's a good, pretty simple one. I might use that one. Nah, not that one. Oh, it's like Motown here. I don't want that sound though for my blues. What do we got for 4? Oh, real funky. A little bit too much though. Actually, I'm going to just go with the simplest one. Number 1 right there. All right. Now here's the trick that all musicians know. If you play multiple instruments or if you play in a band all together, the first rule is you've got to change the chords at the same time. And since we've all learned that Can't You See song, we're going to use that song to help us make sure we change chords when we're supposed to. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to push record again. I'm going to sing Can't You See again, not the Marshall Tucker one, the one that we've learned for the blues form. And I'm going to play the bass this time. Here we go. Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? That F stands for fun. Can't you see? Can't you see? G, I think that F stands for fun. Can't you see? Can't you see? And that's how easy it is, kiddos. Now it's going to keep looping with the bass and the guitar tracks. I'm going to stop it there, make sure it goes back. Now I've got to go up to that corner, touch that little thing, and now I see that my bass and guitar have laid down together. We got to put in some keyboards. Oh man, how cool would that be to put in some keys to this? I'm going to go to the smart piano. And I'm thinking we need something better than just the grand piano. Let's do something that's like, a classic rock organ. I love the sound of the classic rock organ. I'm going to push done there. Let's see what the autoplay sound here. Oh yeah. What if number 2 here? Oh, I think I might like that one a lot. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, that might be the one too. I don't know. See, this is the fun part. You guys are going to have tons of fun. You're just watching me have some fun here. Actually, I'm going to use number 4. I like that one. The same rules apply now, kiddos. The same rule apply. So we have to change the chords at the same time during the recording. Let's just use the Can't You See song. Here we go. Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? That F stands for fun. Woo-hoo. Can't you see? Can't you see? G, I think that F stands for fun. Can't you see? Can't you see? And just like that, we've got all 3 instruments so far. We've got a drum, or sorry, not a drum yet. We've got the guitar, we've got the bass, and we've got the keyboards laid down. But yes, I got ahead of myself. We need to add a drummer. The coolest thing about this program is that they've already had some studio drummers lay some stuff down for you right here. I don't want you to touch acoustic, electric, percussion, or more drummers. I just want you to touch that shiny drummer that's just sitting there, that guy right there, just that big yellow button. Hey Kyle, how you doing? The cool thing about this program is that they already have drummers that laid down some really cool drum ideas, and you can listen to so many different drummers to get your the feel down that you're wanting. They've got R&B, they've got just straight ahead rock and songwriters style. Darcy's one of my favorites, but I think I'm gonna go with with Mason on this one, because he has like just a really laid back style. Let's see what Mason sounds like. Yeah. Now, of course, if you want Mason to be a little bit more interesting, I guess, with the drums, you can always look at his presets and see which ones he plays to. He's got this one called King's Mountain. Let's see what that would sound like. I like that because I can hear the ride cymbal a little bit more. I think I might bring that in just because it gives us a little more high end on that. So here's the cool thing about the drummer. He's already been laid down, or she, whoever you pick. Check this out. I didn't have to do any recording. I'm going to go back to my studio. Boom, already there. 4-piece band right there. And they should all be playing. Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? That F stands for fun. Oh, can't you see? Can't you see? G, I think that F stands for fun. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see? There it is. We've got our band. The only thing we don't have is the singer. Guess what? That's you. You're the singer. You're going to need to add your vocals. Here's how you're going to do it. You're going to go to that microphone right there, and you're going to click on voice. Now on this one, it's got a couple different things you can do. I definitely encourage you to play around with the fun stuff, because it can make your voice sound all weird and crazy. But I like the studio vocals. They do a really good job just getting a nice tone out of your voice, just for a really basic program. So this is the time that you don't sing Can't You See. You actually have to trade over to those blues lyrics that you've been working on. And I believe we've been working on things like, stuck here at home, I don't know what to do. So now we have to sing that second kind of song, which is now truly the blues. You're not going to sing Can't You See anymore. You're going to sing the blues song. So this is what that would look like. I have everything set up. I've made sure that my track is all the way to the left, all the way at the beginning, so that if I do hit record, it's going to start where I want it to. So here we go. I'm going to hit record. It's going to give me 4 beats, and then I need to start my song. I'm stuck here at home, I don't know what to do, yeah. Oh, yeah. I said I'm stuck here at home, yeah, but I don't know what to do. No, no, I guess I'll sit here on my couch. I'm gonna bring you all the blues. Oh, yeah. Now, if you want to hear what you've recorded, simply push play. Stuck here at home, I don't know what to do, yeah. I'm going to stop it there. We don't need to keep singing that over and over again. But that's the idea. I'm going to go back to my studio here just to see all 5 tracks. If I've done this right and I've got a true blues band, I at least have a guitar player, bass player, keyboard, drummer, and a vocalist. I got 5 different musicians now recorded, and all 5 of those musicians could be you if you use this iPad app called GarageBand. I hope you guys had a lot of fun with this, and please spend some time making your own music and explore the other stuff that's on the iPad. I'm going to play you out on this one. Have a good day, everyone. Stuck here at home, I don't know what to do, yeah. Oh, yeah. I said I'm stuck here at home, yeah, but I don't know what to do. No, no, I guess I'll sit here on my couch. I'm gonna bring you all